Well, Brooklyn's got an ear for something underneath the sound of traffic waving on the dirty ocean, litter swimming by. And high above the derelict amusement park and boardwalk, long ago there was a crimson sun that burned away the sky. But when it's cold in Coney Island, no one rides the rides. And down on Mermaid Avenue, there's a full moon on the rise. Well, once upon a time there was a double-story red brick house that held up all the lights that reached across the boulevard. And Woodrow Wilson Guthrie wrote a letter on a ship across the sea with all his comrades drinking rum and playing cards. To his house in Coney Island, Mrs. Guthrie wasn't sleeping well, and far away across the sea the world was burning down. So Margarina, ballerina, sat up in the kitchen with the radio just barely loud enough to make a sound. That wasn't one more air raid siren, not another slamming door, and not the sound of Woody Guthrie coming back from war. And when it's cold in Coney Island, no one rides the rides. And down on Mermaid Avenue, there's a full moon on the rise. Well, he would have stayed in Brooklyn with his music and his wife, but Uncle Sam said these are days when all must fight to stay alive. So he took his mandolin and union card and old guitar, and he sailed the Willie B until she split and took a dive. He sang his songs for all the dead, the underfed who fought and bled on every ship and battlefield to keep the planet free from those who never understood the simple things that Woody knew, that every man and woman on this earth must fight for liberty. But Brooklyn's just a corner of the dusty world that rolls around the seas and roads and centuries like no one's in control. And when it's cold in Coney Island, no one rides the rides. And down on Mermaid Avenue, there's a full moon on the rise. Now his house has been demolished and the beach has been closed down, 'cause it's November, taking over in the winds upon the coast. And all these songs I memorize are only memories to polish off the music of a man whose lonely voice is like a ghost of what could be another country underneath the one we know, where black and white and rich and poor still got miles to go, where the ground is turning over and the fire is on the rise, and the flags are waving signals to the bombers in the skies, and the streets are thick with beggars and the air is thick with smoke, and all the songs that once were dangerous are all commercial jokes. So Woody Guthrie, tell me how to sing this right from wrong, 'cause morning's just a night away from shining on this song. And when it's cold in Coney Island, no one rides the rides. And down on Mermaid Avenue, there's a full moon on the rise. Well, Brooklyn's got an ear for something underneath the sound of traffic waving on the dirty ocean, litter swimming by. And high above the derelict amusement park and boardwalk, long ago there was a crimson sun that burned away the sky.